Again, the numbers, we will be taking a close look because I don't like to kind of keep close to what we might actually have in that account in case there is some kind of variation in what is actually collected. We don't want to be sitting there with no money to pay it. I know sometimes it doesn't really concern what we appropriate, but I know sometimes there's issues when they don't get us our tax revenue quick enough and
Yeah, we have
payroll
timing.
coming up
Yeah,
and
we
it's
have
like, oh
cash
my gosh.
timing problems in that particular fund.
But basically, yeah, we're just looking at salaries.
And what is that? What's the
I'm sorry?
duration of that levy?
That's a permanent limit.
That's a permanent, okay.
The fire winds, again, I haven't spent a lot of time, I just broke it up. And I got through that with the fire chief, take a look at that. Take a look at our contract, we do have one, amount that falls off, the capital outlay in the first one, the fire contract is $17,238. We can stop taking it out of there, there's one additional payment that we'll make then out of the fire equipment, and then that's paid off.
And is the general thought process on the equipment one, is just we gotta start revving up a fund balance for the next purchase of
For the
PC?
next purchase,
Yeah.
right. Yep. Okay, then comes debt service, that's pretty self-explanatory. And then the sheet after that, actually, that would be your, was part of your latest sheet, do you guys have a sheet after that? Oh, yeah, after that.
Nope.
Oh, that's right, yeah, okay. Then the exhibit 3, yeah, that's the one that gives the detail on, departments, employees, all those, I haven't had a chance to spend a lot of time on it yet, so. In fact, that first column, we're not
I'm not sure.
sure that's our starting
Yeah,
point,
don't
so
trust
don't spend a
those.
lot of time on that column.
Don't beat your head, or yeah.
You look at the next column or some of my thoughts, but, we really need to do any kind of across the thing, we have to be sure that first column is accurate.
I'm not gonna go derelict on my duty here, but the one that probably needs the most attention, I think, is the apartment one.
Correct.
And, you know, we have this push to responsibly get out of the real estate holding or residential property business, which means when we sell buildings, we are adversely affecting our revenue stream each time we do from the monthly standpoint. And obviously, we're taking the cash, whatever we get for it, and using it on the non-voting debt. But it makes the numbers, when you look at the revenue going down, coming in this operating fund, but I guess the cash from the sales goes to the general fund, right? And then we have to reallocate it back here, and that's what we've been talking about there.
Correct.
Because we've held it in the general fund for now.
Right, yeah, I mean, it's clearly general fund.
Yeah.
And I just want to point out that with the apartments though, as the fewer we have, the lower our expenses in general. So
Yes.
that's a good thing too, but we will have, some property tax, some utilities, things like that
Insurance.
going into the year,
Yeah.
that we have to prepare for, so. And that's it so far. A work in progress.
Looks like a great start. What do you need help with? What do you need input from council on?
I think I'm working with the department heads to try to refine their numbers. Their thoughts on what we need put in here, and I guess maybe I'm going into too much detail just for the tax budget, but any work I can get done here is less work that we have to do with the appropriation, and it's just, then it's just how do we finish out this year? Every month, how does it look? Are we gonna get close to our projections or not? And, so I guess at this point, just allow me to continue working on them to try to refine these numbers for you, and it shouldn't be that much longer.
We were at June 10th. I want to talk about, unless somebody has some questions or comments they want to make, I want to talk about timeline a little bit. We're at June 10th. We have a first rough draft. That's a good thing. 2 weeks from tonight is our regular session. Will we have a second draft by then? And sometime Monday or Tuesday, we'll have to check calendars. Maybe you and I should sit down and go through what changes,
Okay.
so I can talk through it with council. Have we gotten an exact date on having it to council? I believe it's July. It's 45 days before September 1st.
Having it to
Having it to
the
the
county.
county, I'm sorry.
Right, it's the council.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't think we've gotten an exact date, have we? Or
It's
you've got it just
it's
sent it in?
July, yeah, it's, what did you say?
No, the one from Hamilton County. When is the county requiring us to give it as
I
an
think it's
office?
July 20th.
Oh, okay then.
It's right around July 20th, but I think it's actually July 20th this year.
That's a Sunday.
It's the 22nd.
22nd, thank you.
So that's the date of our council meeting, so.
Yeah, we can't do it that way. That's, so if we have an initial presentation to council 2 weeks from tonight, we have it up on the website. We've already advertised for the public hearing, correct?
Correct.
And that date is 7/8.
July 8th.
Wait, that's not, okay. 2 weeks from tonight, that's not 2 weeks from tonight, that's the next
Right, that's the next,
work session.
it's the work session, but we have a public.
Okay.
Yep. And then, we have a work session scheduled, and I will request that the mayor also have it as a regular session also, so we can vote. If it passes that night, we don't have anything to do, and if it doesn't, we'll have to schedule
Okay.
more sessions. We're in full compliance with all the public hearing notification stuff.
Charter requires council to agree on June 6th.
That was 45 days.
Till-
45 days from what?
From the 22nd of July. Go back with 45 days that the law requires is June 6th. It's when the council is supposed to have the budget. That's what our charter says.
We actually have a letter from the county telling us it has to be there on the 22nd. I thought that's what we were waiting for.
We do
They
that.
gave me the
We just
date.
got an email from them, yeah,
Oh, an
with
email.
with a little packet, yeah.
Okay.
Can I grab something real quick?
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
Thank you.
I thought it was from the date of the budget commission. We'll have to look it up. Otherwise, we've accomplished nothing from that charter change. Seriously.
I thought it was the earliest day of when it's required by the county or 45 days before September 1st. But we'll see.
I think she's.
We'll see.
We modified the charter, remember, to September 1st to ease some of this
Yeah.
problem.
But that's a late, whichever one's soonest is what the charter says, and the 45 days is sooner than the 1st of September. But the 22nd is the day it's due at the county, and that's the 45 days you go back from there.
Well, the county's gonna come out, what, July 20th?
Yeah, let's
And
check
of
the
course,
wording
the
because.
county's date is a moving target.
I know, that's why we
Well, I
moved
think
everything
because
to
the
September
county-
and
first.
that's
I
the
thought it was
date they gave
45
me.
days before
And the
September.
I have
budget
to
commission,
check.
It's not.
that's
For
right,
that,
a month
quite
away from
frankly.
your budget commission's reviewing it, so.
I
it's
know we
for the next
modified
budget
the charter to
commission.
try to help out on that.
Right.
All right, we'll check on that.
He's turned into water polo matches just before
Mm.
budget time every year, so we try to avoid that.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we have any revenue we need to recognize next year for the sale of homes this year because of payments not?
Well, we do, one for 14 to 20 farmers,
Okay,
there'll be 2 payments on it next year.
okay, and is that in our,
It isn't in there yet.
Okay,
And that-
I just
you'll-
did-
You'll see that in that miscellaneous account eventually.
okay,
I need to get a good sense of what I think we're probably gonna sell. And what we're gonna
okay.
The deadline to be at the county auditor's office is July 21st by 4 PM.
What does our charter say?
Yeah, you want me to go down and get it right now?
Nah,
I don't know.
we have time between now and council. Today's June 10th.
Okay.
There's nothing we can do now if
Right, no,
it is a different date.
When did the county give us that date?
May 9th.
Yeah, well,
It's
it's
when they
dated
let-
my 9th. I don't know when I got the email. I could go out there and check.
That's fine. Okay. Anybody else have any more business?
But it's always been right around July 20th. This is nothing new.
Anybody else got anything? Hearing nothing, I will adjourn this meeting at 5:30.